having a good year? Oh yeah, they beat the crap out of Oklahoma State again.
They're,
Now you got Floyd Proctor, man. Now we have on Proctor.
I think, and there's no reason for them to do this, but they missed in that midweek game a classic opportunity for not just silo, but for small school baseball to have Carson pitching against Proctor.
That would have been
In
great,
that
wouldn't it?
14-8 ball game or whatever it was.
Yeah, Proctor got hit in that game,
That
for
was,
sure.
that was an opportunity missed.
Definitely not.
Where's the other kid from?
They're both from here.
Oh, really?
Was you talking to
One
nice
teammate.
guys up here?
Teammate
I
for
know
you.
it.
Man, that was a good class too. We got screwed out of another state that year.
Can't have an answer.
We'd have taken it then too.
Play that Three Blind Mice song. Remember that guy threw those guys out?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's an angle people are going with, and it's
I'd
not
laugh.
going anywhere. It's not even close.
that would be
Oh,
fun.
you nailed it.
That bunch, really, because they missed that,
Yeah,
we're
like
almost
that
2
too.
seasons
Yep.
behind.
Radio guys are done. See ya.
In the fall, they're catching up,
Mhm.
so they missed the spring, then they're catching up in the fall.
I'm still bitter about not getting rid of that state.
But he's had the time of his life.
I bet he is.
One
I
thing I
need to go
can't,
see him.
one thing I
Class
can't.
A ball's playing somewhere else this year.
Get from him is
Yeah.
graduation day.
Shawnee?
What they're at the
Shawnee?
actual-
Shawnee State, I think. Wonder why they're not playing Bricktown.
He will take the time to find out, it's 2 weeks, it's next week.
Actually, I don't think they played in Bricktown last year either.
They played it like Edmond, I think, or something. didn't they?
How many more games do you have? 9?
There's, they got the 3 this weekend, and then I'm not sure whether they play
Heritage
it
Hall
next week
beat
next
Idabel
week.
11-0.
But then
Wow.
it's the 3
Now they're up on 4-0.
at home against
Who?
Baylor. And then
Heritage
they
Hall
play
is
Xavier,
top of the
and
fourth.
then
and
the
Idabel's
second.
up on?
so it's 10
No,
ball.
Heritage Hall.
10 regular season ball games.
Idabel's done.
That went fast.
Sammy get thrown out yet?
Probably.
Well, and I've kind of been
11
No,
nothing.
they probably
this
will.
up a little bit.
11 nothing. He's
It's
probably
just
out.
'cause it's
Quite
cool.
blaming the umpires.
He did not throw last night, but he's number 7 all-time appearances. And his roommate
Ooh,
is.
Baggy and Lone Grove is 2-1 ball game.
Awesome.
They playing regional? I thought you told me they weren't. Oh, they're not hosting one.
Yeah. Baggett's up on them 2-1 in the 7th.
You were killing
Game
me.
one?
Nope, I can no longer.
Yeah, against Lone Grove.
You're done.
believe it.
Nope. I cannot like what's good anymore. Nope. Because you're just playing with it, that's all we're gonna do. You guys
Wow.
downstairs, you
That's like the number 2 seed against the number 15 seed.
When did you start worrying about it costing me money?
Oh.
When did that happen?
Growing up before our eyes.
You're right. I wish. I know,
I'm
dang.
sorry.
Lone Grove's better than it. Lone Grove?
Just, I'm Jeremy Atwood, I'm the high school principal.
Oh, good to meet you. I'm Brian Hughes. Nice to meet you.
Just so you're not going out there thinking, who was that?
That makes it even more sketchy. Just kidding.
How come that? We love our kids here.
So they better win, is what he's saying.
Yes, well, yes, that's what he's wearing, yes. I told you I'd get buried up in these mountains or hills somewhere sometime.
I'm supposed to be going to the state track meet tomorrow evening. I'd like to not have to stay for a baseball game first.
You think the rain will affect that?
Probably.
Where's it at?
Catoosa.
Oh, right.
You get our checks, Marcus?
Indian? Don't think.
Ready? We got time.
Silo Rebel Sports is live. Rebel Red sponsors include C&D Cattle, First Texoma National Bank, Ford's Guide Service, Razor Blade Salon, Olivia's Jewelry, Texoma Ready Mix, Taco Casa, Roll-Offs, K&D Customs, Lumped Injectables and Beauty Box, Parker and Mitchell Heating and Cooling, Crossing Arrows Hot Shot, First United, Rebel Nutrition, Hot Shots Coffee, S&L Collision Center, Red River Pet Resort. Rebel Red sponsors also include All Seasons Contracting, Triple Threat Baseball Club, Texoma Pit Stop, and Real Fishing Guide Service. It's time for Silo Rebel Baseball. Here is your voice of the Rebels, Kevin Farr, and the best fifth grade sportscaster in the business, Asher Ludrick.
Hi again, everybody. Silo Rebel Baseball. Here, game 2 of this Super Regional, the Class 3A Super Regional. The Rebels now 1 win away from making their 22nd straight appearance in the state tournament and the first in Class 3A. We're live from Billy Jack Bowling Field. Kevin Farr, along with my man Asher Ludwig, going to be in on commentary once more, as the Rebels won game 1 7-1 behind the pitching of Britton Salisbury, and some sensational defense as the Rebels turned 3 double plays in key situations, and were able to get out of jams on those and thwart the Saints in game 1. So game 2, the Rebels are going to send to the mound the senior Charlie Gardner on the mound, trying to get the Rebels back to the state tournament for the 22nd season, 22nd year in a row in the spring state event. Silo's going to be the visiting team once more, as OCS won the toss, and Rebels are going to bat first. Worked out pretty well for them in game 1, as the Rebels picked up the 7-1 victory and trying to make it a 2-game sweep through this Class 3A regional event. Let's see, for OCS, it's going to be Warner Neild, the freshman, on the mound. Tall, lanky freshman getting the start for the Saints in this one, the right-hander. As I mentioned in the first game, they got a lot of freshmen on the roster, the Saints here. And see, defensively, it's going to be pretty much the same lineup. Spencer Schwant at third base, and then Carter Sterling at shortstop. He is a Seminole State signee, the shortstop. And then Spencer Stevens playing second, and Will Martin at first base. Behind the plate is going to be Sam Gregory, and then in the outfield, it is Lucas Stout in left, the center fielder is Brandon Orm, and the right fielder Hudson Abel. Only change is in right field, where Neild played in game 1. Rebels line up pretty similar. They've just shifted around the infield a lot. Offensive lineup's still the same. And we are just about set for the first pitch. Zane Sanders going to step in and be ready to go here for the opening toss from Neild. Rebels were able to take advantage some of their bunt game in the opener, and that stellar defense took advantage of 4 OCS errors. As there's the first pitch from Neild, is upstairs for a ball to Sander, and we're underway in game 2 of this Super Regional. The next pitch, he squares and takes a strike call. Down Broadway there. Schwant, the third baseman, in on the grass, started to charge. Here's the next one coming from the big righty, and it's inside. Oh, on the inside corner, called a strike. Seen a lot of pitches called on the inside corner today. That just under the hands of Sander. Here comes the 1-2, swung on and pulled on the ground to third. Schwant has it, throw over in time, and there's one down. One away here in the first inning. I'm going to bring Sean Weaver to the plate. So Neal has his sign. Roxon fires, swung on. This one's hit in the air to right field. Coming in, the new right fielder, Abel, makes the grab, and there's 2 quick outs in inning number 1. Charlie Gardner, the next batter. Gardner getting the start on the mound in this game 2 today. Neal delivers, and that's inside for a ball. Here's the next one, and this one is swung on down the right field line, hooking just foul. And he almost sliced that one fair down the line, but it was only foul by about a foot or two as Gardner caught that one late. Rebels, the visiting team, batting here in the top half of the first inning. Second game in a row, OCS won the toss. Here's a swung on ground ball to third. Schwantz got it. Throw over in time. Rebels quickly retired in inning number 1 here. Solid defense in that frame for the Saints. Sada retired in 8 pitches in the first. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Bottom of inning 1 coming up when we come back here on SadaRebels.tv. So on the mound for the Rebels is going to be the senior Charlie Gardner getting the start here in this game 2. On the season, Gardner, 29 innings pitched, making his 12th appearance, his 7th start. He has a 5-3 overall record. 22 hits allowed, 15 runs, 10 earned, 45 strikeouts, 32 walks, 1 hit batter. 2.41 the earned run average. Control has been the biggest factor for Gardner here in his senior campaign. As he has only allowed 22 hits in 29 innings, but has racked up some walks, 32, averaging over 1 walk an inning. And it's going to be Wyatt Fitzgerald stepping in to lead off for OCS, and he'll watch the first pitch just a bit outside. Gardner's fastball. Here's the next one, and a swing and miss. Couldn't catch up to that one. Here comes the next one from Charlie. And a breaking ball, and it drops in there for a strike. Ahead with the ball and 2 strikes to the batter. Swung on, sliced foul off the right side. Just got a piece of that one. Stay alive. Fitzgerald had a leadoff double off the center field wall in game 1 today, and that led to a Saint run. They're only one of the game. Here's the next one. Check swing. And they're going to check to see if he went around. And the appeal unsuccessful. They say he did not. It was close there. But it's now 2-2. Charlie delivers home. And that a breaking ball inside. Ball 3. Next one from Gardner, and it's upstairs, ball 4. Lead-off walk. Well, that has been the Gardner bugaboo this season with issuing his 33rd right there. Now the Rebels turned 3 double plays in game 1. They've got a little bit different middle infield combination here with Salisbury moving to second. Next batter is going to be Carter Sterling. He swings on the first pitch. Couldn't connect. Charlie delivers that one, another breaking ball, and that tried the inside corner and missed. Now House is going to take time and go out and talk to Charlie. Now the meeting is over. Set to go, the 1-1 pitch, and a swing and a miss. Fastball there, and Sterling couldn't connect. Here comes the next one on 1-2, and he got a piece of that fastball and fouls it back to the backstop. Well, when Charlie's got it going, he's got electric stuff, but sometimes struggles with the control. That one bounces in and off of House in the dirt, bounces back toward the mound, and runner's going to advance on the wild pitch. Count 2-2. Fitzgerald now down at second base. Gardner checks the runner and the pitch home, and it's slowing away, ball 3. Here comes the payoff delivery. Swing and a miss. He got him to chase that one. I'm not sure if it was a strike or not, but Gardner gets the strikeout there for the first out. So next batter, Spencer Schwant, is up. And he will just get a piece of that one to foul it back. Missed outside. Count is even at 1-1. Pitch home, swung on, and that's pop foul and out of play. Ball and 2 strikes. Look at second, and there's the pitch in the dirt, bounces away from House, but not far enough for the runner Fitzgerald to advance. Stays at second. Eddie Jeffcoat's headed to the mound to try to calm his senior right-hander, as it's been tough sledding thus far. He went full count to start with. on the leadoff. Full count on the second batter. Now 2-2 on the third. A walk, a strikeout, now 2-2. And a throw in a wild pitch. So 2-2. Schwant awaits at the plate. The pitch home, swung on, and that was fouled off. Caught late, out of play. Charlie's 20th pitch of the inning coming up. Once again, the 2-2, and it's low and away, and we're full up. Third batter in a row. Payoff pitch. High and inside, ball 4, and so it's 2 walks sandwiched around a strikeout for Gardner. Well, 1 hit. Could be key after walking a couple of free passes, as there's a strike called to the next batter, Martin. Will Martin at the plate. The left-hand hitter, and swings on that one, and he gonna poke that one foul and out of play. Martin went the other way for a line single back in game 1 early. 0-2 the count. Gonna try to get him to chase one outside, doesn't get it. 1-2. So here's the next pitch from Charlie. Breaking ball, strike 3 called. Got him looking. Well, it's been walk, strikeout, walk, strikeout.
Kind of back and forth.
Yeah, and he didn't go full that time. Spencer Stevens to the plate with 2 away, and that one high, laid off it for a ball. Charlie comes set at the belt. Pitch home. It's outside 2-0. Next one from Gardner, and it's in the dirt, ball 3.
Don't let a walk to load up the bases.
Well, one more ball away from that. Out of the stretch, squares, and he's going to take, and it's a strike. That's the way Charlie's 30th pitch of this inning. Delivers, and there's strike 2. Well, it's full once more.
Well, you can't leave without a full count. Here into the today's contest.
Well, 4 of the 5 batters have gone full here in the inning, and runners will be going here. Payoff pitch, and it's outside, ball 4, and that's the 3rd walk of the inning. Well, if the pattern holds true to form, this should be a strikeout because it's been walk, strikeout, walk. 6th batter up. It's Brandon Orm. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Here comes the next one from Gardner. High fastball, swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You might be right.
And he rocks and fires, swing and a miss on another high fastball. And, well, Gardner walks 3, strikes out 3. Charlie flirts with danger and gets out of it. We go to the 2nd, scoreless from Silo. And to the 2nd inning, Sam Mendenhall will lead off. Sam had a hit, big hit in the first game, RBI single. Next one, and it's low from Neild, 2-0. Neild just 8 pitches in the first inning. He's missed twice to start here in the 2nd. And that one low for ball 3.
Looking to walk the first batter.
Well, just trying to find a way on, get the lead off the board for Silo, and then see what they can do from there with their bunt game. And Mendenhall is aboard. 4-pitch walk. Neild was over there a long time. That was a long bottom of the first inning, and now catcher's going to go out and talk to him, as will the first baseman. The freshman yields his first base runner here in the 2nd. Season on the line for OCS. Big spot for a freshman. And here comes Brenton Salisbury. Third baseman Schwantz already playing in on the grass. Expecting a bunt here. He squares and takes a strike call. Now 0-1. He's going to bunt this one. Nice bunt. Dives right inside the third baseline. Catcher comes out, throws the first. The ball deflects off of the glove and Salisbury into right field. Salisbury may be a little shaken up as the arm of the first baseman hit him, or he hit the arm going by, trying to shake it off. Runner safe at first. He was right in the baseline. And got to be safe at first on the error. On the sacrifice bunt. Runners will be at the corners. So the Rebels working the bunt game once again. Mendenhall went all the way to third base on the play. And here's Jared House at the plate, and he'll watch the first one outside. Big spot for House as a pickoff try at first base. Not in time. Salisbury's back in. Silo threatening for the first run of the game. And this time, Neal's going to step off and looking back at first. Salisbury 7 steals on the year. Here's the pitch. And it's a called strike to House. I don't think the Silo crowd much cared for it. Salisbury with a big lead. Maybe going here. And nope, still there. Swung on and fouled by House. Nobody out. Rebels trying to get that run home from third to take the lead here in the second inning of this second game. Neal checks the runner. He's going. The pitch misses outside. The throw is wide, and the shortstop trying to reach, actually second baseman, trying to reach over on the wide throw and tag Salisbury going by, but he missed. So Salisbury steals the bag at second. Rebels have 2 in scoring position. Can't waste an opportunity. House looking for his first hit of the day. Here's the pitch to Jarrett, the 2-2, and it's low. It's ball 3, and it's full up.
Well,
Neal may be in danger of loading the bases.
he might be like tied with Charlie.
Now time called. House steps out. Now he's back in, ready to go. Right-hander comes home, and it's swung on. It's drilled to left center field. Gonna fall in, diving attempt, unsuccessful. Here comes Mendenhall. Here comes Salisbury right behind him, and sliding in at second base is House with a double.
Well, that's pretty good to get the lead off.
Well, Salisbury was gambling. That ball was not going to be caught on the diving attempt because he was already at third base, and he was right on Mendenhall's heels coming home. A 2-run double by Jared House has put the Rebels in front in the second. This an elimination game for OCS. Orm gave it a shot, but came up empty on the diving attempt in left center field. As the pitching coach out there to talk to his freshman on the mound. Jake Langley on to run. So Bryce Vandenberg will be the next batter. Rebels have scored 2 on a Jaron House double to the left center gap. Nobody out. We'll see if the bunt's on here. He squares and bunts it toward the third baseline. Nice bunt by Vandenberg. Catcher comes over. His throw is wide. Did they stay on the bag on a diving attempt? And they said he's off the bag. They said the second baseman came off the bag because that was a wide throw on the second base side of first. They appealed to the home plate umpire who had the call right down the line. Coach Cesar is out there to argue, but once again, the Saints unable to execute against the Rebel bunt. They're at the corners with nobody out.
The coach did not agree with that one. He was probably at least an inch off the bag, but safe at first.
It drew the second baseman off, who was coming over to cover, as he had to dive to save it from going, and they said he came off the bag. So still nobody out. Casey Spaulding is up. The pitch home, swing and a miss. That curveball, Spaulding was out in front. Neal pulled the string on that one. Well, we'll see if the Rebels try to do something here. Spaulding's going to square. And the pitch, swung on, slash past third. It's headed for the corner. Around second, headed for third is Vandenberg. Spaulding with a double down the left field line, and it's 3-0. They faked the bunt and slashed it past the charging third baseman into left field.
Well, the Rebels are hitting pretty good.
Well, they've got a chance for a big inning here. Runners at second and third, still nobody out. Langley at the plate, and then it's back to the top of the order. Here's the pitch, and Landon watches high for a ball. Rebels have scored 3 in the inning. And defense has failed the Saints again. They've got the infield in. They're desperate to try to cut off a run at the plate. Nobody out, and there's a strike called. Already down 3. Rebels with 2 hits, and there's been 2 OCS errors in the inning. After bunts, here's the pitch. It's outside. The Saints just have not been prepared for the Rebel bunt game here today. So 2-1, time is called with Langley up. Infield in. Langley squares, and he's going to bunt through it. Catcher running Vandenberg back at third. He was right even with the third baseman who had to charge on the bunt attempt. It was not a suicide squeeze. That was a safety, and Vandenberg got back. So 2-2. And time called at the plate. Rebels up 3-0 now. Still nobody out in the second. Neal delivers home, and that just missed off the corner. Count goes full. tried the breaking ball. The freshman, looks like he is struggling on the mound. He's calling his catcher out once again and bent over out there on the mound. Not sure if he has a physical problem or what, but he is not very comfortable out there right now. So his fellow freshman, Will Martin, talking to him. Three and two. Nealed ready to go. The pitch home. High and inside for ball 4, and he walks them loaded. They're loaded with nobody out. Rebels trying to break this open early. Already 3 in the second. Sander to the plate. They're going to back up on the middle infield, looking for a double play. In at the corner. Swung on. This one's hit toward left field. Vandenberg tagging, but not deep enough. They hold him at third.
Hit pretty well, but it was just right.
Yeah, right at the left fielder, Stout. And Coach Eddie Jeffcoat not going to chance it there.
He was smacked into left field, but just right on.
More of a liner to Stout, who was playing about medium depth out in left. Brings Sean Weaver to the plate. Now, Weaver handles the bat pretty well. Rebels could squeeze here. It would be a suicide attempt. He squares. Now pulls back. He's going to slash, and that goes foul. Rebels have already slashed for a double. That one by Spalding, who's out there at second base. Third baseman, Schwant, doesn't know where to play at the moment. So he's watched one zip past him already. And that time, Weaver tried it again, but it went foul. See if he squares again. And he will. The pitch from Neal, swung on. It's a ground ball right side. Second baseman's up with it. Goes to the bag for one. They throw to first in time. They turn the double play to get out of it, with the Rebels threatening to break it open. A line out and then a double play to end the inning to keep it at a 3-run lead. 4-6-3 on the double play. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. 3 runs, 2 hits, 2 OCS errors in the second. And Silo leads 3-0. Well, back to bottom of the second inning, and Charlie Gardner back out there for the second. He's got a 3-run cushion now. But it has been an adventure for Charlie thus far today. First pitch slow for a ball. Here's the next one, and that one's high. It's 2-0. He walked 3 and struck out 3 in the first. 7, 8, 9 due up here, and there's one inside. It's ball 3. Batter squares, and he'll take high for ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to start the second after the Rebels just scored 3 to go in front. Well, Sam Gregory, the next batter, and well, if this holds true to the form, it should be a strikeout, Asher.
Yep. That's what I'm guessing.
We'll see.
But you never know.
I would imagine Gregory's probably taking after a 4-pitch walk, and that one misses off the corner. Ball 1. Next one from Charlie. There's a strike called as he was taken for a strike. Count evens at 1-1. Here comes the next one from Charlie. Swung on. This one in play. Ground ball to short. Daxter's got it, but he tries to go to second and overthrows Salisbury covering at the bag. Oh, probably should have just took the out at first. He was coming in toward the infield, but tried to twirl and just overshot Salisbury at second. Going to be a Rebel error there, and they're at first and second. Nobody out. Tying run to the plate. And squaring and taking a strike here is the 9-hole, Luke Stout. Well, OCS has the big sticks coming up next. Fitzgerald's on deck. He'll square again and pull back and take one outside. It's 1-1. Well, Saints trying to play the Rebel game here. Mendenhall charging from first base. Here comes Charlie's next pitch. It's bunted up the third baseline, and it goes foul. Well, we'll see what the Saints want to do here. Strikeout would be nice here after the first 2 have reached. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and there it is. Swung and a miss. Well, got him on the breaking ball. Charlie gets strikeout number 4, along with 4 walks. And back to the top of the order. It's Fitzgerald coming to the plate. Rebels have turned 3 double plays today. They love another right here with the ground ball, but pitch from Gardner misses outside. Maybe the most dangerous Saint hitter up right now. Here's the next one from Charlie, and it's a strike called on the inside corner. Already been a lot of action here, and we're just in the bottom of the second inning of game 2. The look at second. Gardner taking a lot of time. Coming home here. Breaking ball, and it drops in there for strike 2 on the inside corner. And not sure if Fitzgerald agreed with it. Here comes the next one from Charlie, and up and in. Fastball, 2-2. Comes set at the belt. And bringing it home, it's low and away, and we're full again. Who would have expected anything different right here with Fitzgerald at the plate? Fitzgerald walked his first time. Here's the 3-2, and it's outside for ball 4. Well, the 5th walk issued now. They're loaded with Saints again. 1 out. Well, OCS has put 1 ball in play in this game so far. Five walks and 4 strikeouts, and we're 1 inning into the second. The batter's Carter Sterling, the senior, Seminole State signee. And the pitch, fastball in the inside corner as Sterling takes it for a strike. Charlie checks second. Pitch coming home, and he couldn't lay off. It's a breaking ball, swing and a miss for strike 2. I think it was a breaking ball in the dirt that Sterling struck out on the first time. It's 0-2 here. See if Gardner can twirl another one. The pitch coming outside, high and away. Trying to get him to chase, but nothing doing there. Here comes the next one from Gardner, and it's swung on and popped up. Shallow right field. Coming in is Langley. Langley's got it. He's throwing home. This was high, and Gardner backs up the play. It got over the head of House, but Gardner was in the right position to back it up and snags it, not allowing the runner to tag and score from third. First out today, or in this contest, that the Rebels have got on a ball in play. All the rest have been on strikeouts from Gardner. So 2 away, bases still loaded. This one's sliced foul by Schwant. Oh, 1. Charlie rocks and fires, and that one stays high. Count is even. Pitch swung on. This one's fouled out of play by Schwant. It's 1-2. And the pitch from Charlie bounces away from House, but The runner's going to hold at third base. Abel, the runner, they didn't want to chance it there on the wild pitch. The count is even. Gardner's coming home, and it's fouled. 60th pitch for Charlie. And we're in the second. Now he's going to throw to first, and he's picked off at first base. The Rebels pick him off at first with the bases loaded to get out of another jam. Oh, my. Mendenhall snuck in behind the runner, and they pick him off at first base. The Billy Jack Bowen special. And the Saints are thwarted again in the inning. As Fitzgerald is picked off by Gardner. No runs, no hits, an error. They leave a pair. They've left 5 now through 2. And we go to the third. Silo with a 3-0 lead on OCS. So the Rebels flirted with danger again, but Gardner somehow survives with another goose egg in the second inning. On to the third. And it's a 3-0 lead. Charlie's going to lead off. And he'll swing on the first pitch. It's a one-hopper to second. The throw to first in time. So 1 pitch and 1 out. After the Rebels just grinded through 3 outs in the bottom of the last inning. Mendenhall up there, probably taking a pitch. And he will for a strike call. Rebels were not going to risk a 3-pitch inning. Here's the 0-1, and that one misses low, 1-1. Ball and a strike to Sam. Neild delivers high. And the next one to Mendenhall, and just missed off the corner. 3-1 here. Sam Durrell walked to start the big flurry in the second inning, and he draws a walk here. With 1 out this time. Mendenhall is aboard once more. Brings Salisbury to the plate. Well, this is where the Rebels can make things interesting once again. Salisbury reached on an error on a bunt the last time. There's 1 out. Third baseman's creeping in. He's seen too much of the Rebels' bunt game. And the pitch was outside for a ball. So Neal, the freshman, still out there on the mound, but persevering. Here's a square, and he'll take the strike this time, does Salisbury. Here's the next one. It's swung on, popped up. Left field. Left fielder has it scoped out, Stout, and makes the catch. Two away. Here's the pitch, swung on, ground ball by House. Diving stop by the third baseman. He'll throw from his knees, but not in time, and Jarrett beats out an infield single. He wasn't taking any chances that time. House ran it straight to the bag and was safe. Jake Langley on to courtesy run. Here's Vandenberg back to the plate. He's got an RBI opportunity with the two-out hit here. Mendenhall out there at second base in scoring position, and he will take strike one. The 0-1, swing and a miss, pulled the string on that one, and Bryce out in front. It's 0-2. Next one swung on. This was a two-hopper to third. Schwantz got it. He fires over in time and gets Vandenberg by a step at first base to end the inning. And the Rebels leave a pair. No runs, a hit, and two left, heading to the bottom of three. It's Silo 3 and OCS nothing. Bottom of the third inning. 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Schwant was left at the plate when the Rebels got the pickoff at first in the inning with the bases loaded. And first pitch here in the third is a ball from Charlie. Here in the next one, swing and a miss. Pulled the string there. Here's the next one. Swing and a miss. Came off speed there. And Schwant was out in front once more. Now 1-2. Delivery from Charlie. Breaking ball. Drops in there for strike three called. I got the lead off here, Asher.
Finally. But got the lead off.
That brings the freshman Will Martin to the plate. Left-hand hitting first baseman. And he'll watch that one inside and to the backstop. Charlie delivers home there, and it's 2-0. Here's the next one from Gardner, and it's a strike called. Two one is in the dirt. Charlie delivers home, and that's high for ball 4. Sixth walk. Spencer Stevens, the next batter. And Gardner delivers on the corner for strike 1. Stevens went down swinging as last time. Here's the next one, and that's just a little bit high. It's 1-1. Count is even. Charlie's next offering, swing and a miss as Stevens swung through it. A ball and 2 strikes to the second baseman. And there's breaking ball, strike 3 called. Well, issued his 6th walk and comes up with his 6th strikeout. Next batter is Orm, and there's a pickoff at first base. The tag, and just missed him. They nearly picked off a runner to end another inning at first. That on a back pick from House. Pitch was a ball. This will be Charlie's 75th of the game, and it's low. Another toss to first. But back in time. 2-0 delivery, and it's in the dirt. .3-0 now. And tries the corner and missed. Walk number 7. And that's going to bring up Hudson Abel, the right fielder. 2 on again for OCS, and Charlie delivers outside. Rocks and fires. Missed off the corner there. That one's fouled back to the backstop. As Abel was swinging away on 2-0. Charlie delivers, and a swing and miss. The 2-2 coming, breaking ball, strike 3 called. To get out of another inning. The Saints have left 7. Gardner struck out 7. He's walked 7. A lot of 7s. Triple 7s, and we're headed to the 4th. Here from Billy Jack Bowen Field. It's the Rebels 3 and Saints nothing. Back with more coming up. On to the 4th inning. Casey Spaulding will lead off. And he's bunting toward third. Schwandt on the move, and he's going to get the play this time at first base. Got him out. Well, Schwandt was tired of seeing the bunts laid down. He wasn't risking anything there. So 1 out on 1 pitch. And, Langley swinging away, and he's going to line this one into right field for a base hit. So Langley gets a 1-out hit. Rolls it back over to the top of the order. Zane Sander up. And the pitch from Neal, and it's in there on the inside corner for a strike called. Sander looking for his first hit in this contest. He had big opening game. A double and a single and 3 runs scored, and calls time here. So Zane awaits at the plate. Runner's going. There's the throw from the catcher. It's going to be high and saved the shortstop coming over behind. And Langley swipes second base. A steal. Rebels use their wheels there. Not the bunt this time. Langley notches his 7th stolen base of the year. Now 1-1, runner in scoring position for Sander. See if Zane can deliver. Swings on that one, got under it. Fly ball, right field. Right fielder Abel makes the catch, and he's going to toss that one back in. 2 gone. It'll be Sean Weaver now. And Neal looks the runner back at second. Pitch coming home. Weaver squares. Third baseman Schwant had to stay back with the runner at second. Now he's on the edge of the grass. Langley leads away at second base. Pitch coming home and right at him. I think that might have gone off the bat. Third baseman's got it. It hit Weaver, but I think it went off the bat as he hobbles down to first base, and the umpires are going to converse, and I think it's going to be an out. Oh, they're going to call foul ball. So it's not an out. They talk about it, and the ball did go off the bat, but it hit Weaver apparently, and before it rolled to the third baseman. Coach Cesar, he hadn't been happy all day, and he's back out there talking to the umpires. So it'll be a 1-1 count. Weaver has new life here. Now the umpire over at the fence. I think he's making sure on the count. Now they're walking over to the dugout. It's a ball and a strike. It was a 1-0 pitch that was fouled. Now the umpire is still talking about it. Saints wanted it to be 1-2. So the freshman right-hander on the mound. Comes set, coming home. Weaver squares and pulls back that time. Two and one here in this Class 3A Super Regional 4th inning. Class 3A state tournament bid on the line for the Rebels with the win. Here's one swung on and fouled. Count evens at 2-2. See what the senior Weaver can do. Looking to deliver an RBI hit and tack on to the Rebel lead. All 3 runs came in the 2nd inning. coming home and swinging a miss on the breaking ball, and that'll be it for the Rebels in the fourth. No runs, a hit, a man left. Silo has left 4. And we're on to the bottom of the fourth inning. Gardner back to the mound. 82 pitches for Charlie. We come back here for the fourth inning. That's what I said. Is it going to be 10, 10, and 10 after this? So here we go to the fourth inning for the Rebels. Defensively, Gardner back on the mound, and the first pitch swinging. Here's a ground ball back toward the middle. Salisbury trying to make a play on it and can't do it. Well, the Saints put one in play. And they get a hit on an infield single on that one. Salisbury had to go up the middle to make the play. That brings Stout up. Definite bunting situation, but Stout struggled in that department last time. Pitch from Gardner. It's in the dirt. Charlie at 84 pitches here in the fourth. Nobody out. I'm set at the mount, coming home, and there's a strike call. That infield single, the first hit for OCS, and here's a ground ball, base hit into left. Back-to-back hits by the 8 and 9 holes, and that's not good for the Rebels, as coming to the plate is going to be Wyatt Fitzgerald, probably their best hitter. OCS has left a small army on the bases thus far. The Rebels keep pulling out some magic, but maybe a tough assignment with the top of the order coming here. Gardner looks at second. Pitch home, swing and a miss. Yeah, Fitzgerald was trying to tie it there on that swing. Charlie set at the belt. Next one, breaking ball, and misses low and inside. Here's the next offering from Gardner, and it's outside, 2-1. Tying run at the plate. The pitch in the dirt, bounces away from House, and both runners are going to advance on the wild pitch. 3-1 count. Excuse me. Accidentally hit the camera there. Not sure what they want to do with Fitzgerald here. They got a base open, but there's nobody out. Really don't want to put the tying run on base, but pitch from Gardner. Swing and a miss. Well, he was out in front there. Charlie pulled the string that time. Counts full. Pitch coming home, swung on. This one is skied to right. Way back. Langley, he's under it, makes the grab. Runner's going to tag, headed home, and OCS has struck for a run. It's now 3-1. So the bottom of the order comes through for the Saints. That's just their second run of the day. Now a runner at third with one out. Sterling is up, and he watches high and away for a ball. Next one swung on. This one's hit towards center field. Coming in as Weaver dives and makes the catch. A diving catch, and the throw to third is not in time. Weaver came sprinting in. That one looked like it was going to drop in front of him, and he laid out and makes a diving catch in center field to save a run.
Caught that one, but that would have saved a run. And I would have to make it a 1-point lead now, but that saves a lot.
So Weaver with the diving catch in center. Spectacular defensive play, and Schwant is the batter, and he watches one high and away. Charlie's 95th pitch of the game. Here comes the next one from Gardner. This one's poked foul off the right side. Rebels' lead is still 3-1, thanks to the diving catch by the senior Sean Weaver. Now the 1-1, and it's a curveball that just missed. 2-1. Next one upstairs, ball 3. And the delivery, sliced foul off the right side by Schwant. We've gone full. Once again, regular bases here in this one. Charlie coming with the payoff pitch. That one's just foul, poked foul. Schwant just got a piece of it to stay alive on Gardner's 100th pitch. Here comes the next one from Charlie, upstairs, ball 4. Brings the freshman Will Martin to the plate. And the pitch, swung on, check swing, foul. No balls and a strike here to Martin. Tying runs are on base now for the Saints. Charlie set, delivers inside and low. House is going to call time and go out there to the mound. Charlie's at 103 pitches, 52 strikes, 51 balls. And that's pretty much the way it's gone. 8 walks, 7 strikeouts. So the meeting is over. 1-1 count to Martin. And here's the next pitch. Swung on, and this one is sliced foul off the left side now to play by the left-hand hitter. Well, can the Rebels pull another Houdini act right here and get out of this with leave a couple on? The 1-2 delivery. Ooh, that one smoked foul right into the Rebel dugout. Man, that was a laser shot caught late. People better been ducking right there.
Oh, sure I would.
That was headed for somebody's head.
I'd run away. I wouldn't duck.
So still 1-2. Runner goes. Breaking ball missed outside. Schwantz still second. Now the tying runs are both in scoring position. Count 2-2. Gardner delivers home, and that one misses low. It's full. And once more. Charlie's next pitch on the way. Swung on. This one's hit in the air to left field. Back diving and can't come up with the catch. Spalding with a diving attempt. It looked like it was going to be over his head, but it just off the end of his glove, and the Saints scored 2 to tie it. That ball was smoked the other way. All Spalding could do was try to lay out and catch it, and it was off the end of his glove. Couldn't hang on. The Saints have scored 3 in the inning. We're tied 3-3. On a 2-run single by Martin. The Rebels had flirted with danger all day, and the Saints finally come through in the 4th.
They might have froze the whole Silo crowd.
Well, that pitch outside for a ball. Here comes Eddie Jeffcoat headed to the mound. Charlie's at 109 pitches. And that may be it. Rebels are going to go to a reliever. It's going to be Sam Mendenhall in a 3-3 game now in the 4th.
Well, I guess the sophomore's going to have to pull it out.
We'll give you Sam's numbers on the season when we come back. Tied at 3 here in this Super Regional Round 2 contest. Back with more coming up here on SiloRebels.tv. So Gardner's day on the mound is through for the Rebels as he pitched through 109 pitches. 55 strikes, 54 balls. He allowed 3 runs, 3 earned on 3 hits. Struck out 7, walked 8. And he's responsible for the runner on base, Martin, who just had the 2-run single. So Sam Mendenhall, the sophomore right-hander, heads to the mound. Sam making his 10th appearance, all in relief. He's got a 2-0 record with 3 saves, 22 innings pitched for Mendenhall. He has been their main man out of the bullpen most of the season, along with Langley. 22 innings for Sam. He's allowed 21 hits, just 7 runs, 6 earned, 13 strikeouts, 6 walks, 3 hit batters, a 1.90 earned run average. And he will face Spencer Stevens, who's probably glad to not see Charlie. So Mendenhall inherits a 1-0 count. Saints have rallied to tie it as they are trying to force a, if necessary, 3rd game tomorrow. Here's the pitch from Sam, and it's fouled. Back to the backstop. Off speed that time from Mendenhall. Comes set, coming home, and missed outside. The 2-1, and just off the corner. It's 3-1. Here comes the next one, and it's swung on and fouled straight back. Stevens was going after that one. Runs the count full. Runner at first will be going here. Payoff pitch is on the way, and strike 3 called on the outside corner. Mendenhall comes in and gets the strikeout to get out of the inning and leave another Saint stranded. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 left for OCS in the 4th. We head to the 5th. Whole new ball game, knotted at 3 apiece. So on to the 5th, and it's going to be Charlie Gardner to lead off here in the 5th inning. Rebels need to do some work at the plate. They have not scored since that 2nd when they scored those 3 runs and had the bases loaded with nobody out but couldn't get any more. First pitch low for a ball. Neild continues to battle through. Here's a ground ball towards short. Backhand stop and the throw over by Sterling, and that one's high and gets away. Well, one of the first miscues today by the standout shortstop. But it's another OCS error. Their third of the game. They had 4 in game 1. Pickoff attempt, but Gardner's back in. Mendenhall's at the plate. Rebels with 3 runs on 4 hits and 1 error. OCS 3 runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors. And Mendenhall watches the strike called on the first pitch. On the outside corner. Not really at a bunting part of the lineup for the Rebels here, but we'll see what they do with Sam. And that pitch missed just outside. Gardner, 9 stolen bases on the year. He has a threat to run. Rebels have had some success running, despite the strong arm of the catcher, Gregory. Here's the breaking ball, and it drops in for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes here. Rebels won game 1 today, 7-1. We're knotted at 3 in the second contest of this best-of-3 series. Neild's going to step off. Look, Gardner back at first base. Here's the next pitch, and it's low. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. And that one's in the dirt. Full count. Rebels may be running right here with a full count. See if Eddie Jeffcoat rolls the dice. And they're going to look Gardner back first. Yep, not running. Charlie stays, and it's ball 4. So 2 aboard, an error and a walk to start the 5th. And we're going to have a runner. It's going to be Gabe Hernandez to run for Mendenhall. Courtesy runner here. Catcher goes out to talk to Neild. The freshman has been rattled at times, but has persevered, and he's at 63 pitches now here in the 5th. Rebels had him on the ropes in the 2nd, but let him off the hook. Salisbury at the plate. Probably a bunt on the way here. And he's going to bunt and going to hit him in the box. Well, he's trying to get out of the box probably a little too quickly there. It's really not a bunt for a hit right here. He just needs to get it down, want to advance the base runners. Schwant is on the edge of the grass. He knows it's coming at third base. Rebels have slashed one by him. 0-1, and he is bunting. That's dropped down. Pitcher's going to come over and field it. The throw to first, and it's in time. Once again, the throw was a little bit wide and nearly took the glove of the second baseman off, who was over there to cover. Right in the line of fire. So the sac bunt is successful. And that brings Jared House to the plate. Big spot once again for the junior catcher. 2 in scoring position. They're in at the corners, halfway in the middle, and a swing and a miss. So the 0-1, and it swung on and popped up. Behind the plate, catcher back, and fortunately for the Rebels, that one gets out of play. Desperately needing something to the outfield here. With 1 out in the 5th. The pitch swung on, line off the leg of the pitcher. It bounces toward short, and the pitcher is down, kneeled down, holding his leg. That was a missile off the leg of Neal, and he is hurt. 1 run is scored. Neal's being looked at. The freshman has battled through some tough situations, but he may not get through this one. We'll see. As that was an 0-2 missile, and he's done.
That had to hurt really, really bad.
Yeah, he's limping off. And Neal is done for the day. Rebels have taken the lead once again. Still 1 out in the inning. I'll tell you about the new OCS pitcher when we come back. So Neal has been knocked out of the game on the missile off his leg, limped off to the dugout. New pitcher now for the Saints is going to be the third baseman. That's Spencer Schwant. So Schwant moves to the mound. Martin, the first baseman, Will Martin, goes over to third. The freshman over there now, and Fitzgerald now playing at first. Casey Spaulding is coming to hit. Or excuse me, Daxter Thomas. It's actually Daxter there, excuse me. And Daxter's going to bunt, and bunt foul. Well, the Rebels trying to test the new third baseman there. One down, runners at the corners. Silo has taken the lead, 4-3. Squares again, and he'll take a strike. It's 0-2. So Daxter at the plate on the season, 167 average. He had a couple of hits last week in the regional. And the runner goes early. Langley breaks early. They got him between first and second. Now the shortstop is just watching for Hernandez, and they're just going to walk Langley back to the bag. Hernandez stays put. Rebels trying to steal a run. They got the ball in the hands of Sterling. So the 0-2, and swing and a miss. That'll bring Spaulding up now, but there's 2 outs. Couldn't get the runner at third home with less than 2 here. Looking for a 2-out hit from Casey Spaulding now. Now we'll see what the Saints try to do defensively this time if the Rebels take an early break. Langley leads off at first. Spaulding squares. Runner goes. The pitch is swung through and missed. They look Hernandez back at third. Don't even bother with Langley going to second. Count 0-1. 2 in scoring position. See if the senior Spaulding can come through right here with a big 2 RBI hit to add to the lead. The pitch swung on. Ground ball left side. Third baseman over off his glove. He's going to be safe at first. Off the glove of the new third baseman, Martin. He tried to cut in front of Sterling and couldn't make the play. So the Rebels take advantage of that one off the glove of Martin, and they lead 5-3. Spaulding is aboard, still at the corners. 2 in the inning, and Langley's up. Runner goes. Now they're throwing to second. The ball gets loose, and the runner's coming home. The ball hit the second baseman in the foot on the throw from the catcher, and the defensive meltdown by OCS continues. Pitch was a strike there. Langley scores when the ball hit the second baseman Stevens in the foot. He's still trying to shake that off. It's 6-3, and then that's bunted and fouled by Langley. It's 0-2. Rebels trying to keep the foot on the throat of the Saints here and keep the pressure on. As the infield defense has been suspect all day. Now 4 errors in this game on OCS. 4 errors in game 1. All coming on the infield. As that pitch outside, missed by Schwant. So the Rebels have answered the 3 in the bottom of the 4th with 3 of their own here in the 5th. Pitch coming home, swung on. There's another slow roller, left side, charging Sterling. See if he can make the play. The throw gets by. Another error. Here comes the runner home. It's 7-3. Fifth error of the game on OCS.
Fielding has been struggling for OCS, Oklahoma Christian School.
And the catcher's going out. He's going to call the whole infield in to try to talk this over as the meltdown continues. The Saints have come apart defensively, and the Rebels have taken advantage. 4 in this inning. I don't think the Rebels have hit one out of the infield this inning and scored 4.
It's already back to the top of the lineup.
Now Zane Sander up. And he'll watch one low from Schwant for a ball. Seven, 3. Langley's the runner at second. A pitch home. This one swung on, hit to the outfield, but it's going to be playable in left and caught for the third out. But a wild turn of events in the 5th inning. Once again, 4 runs. 2 infield hits, 3 OCS errors. And we go to the bottom of 5 with Silo back up 7-3. I think they're asking for the lights. I think that's the thing. Yeah. That's probably why he's got his phone. So between innings here, Silo leading 7-3 in the 5th inning. I think the delay here is they're waiting for the lights to come on.
That's the biggest lead of the game they got all day in this game.
As Mendenhall playing catch with Sander. The top of the 5th inning. The Rebels got a hit off the leg of the pitcher and a infield hit to third and took advantage of 3 OCS errors. to regain the lead. 4 runs in the 5th inning. So now Silo with 7 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. OCS now with 3 runs, 3 hits, 5 errors. That's 9 errors on the day for the Saints. It's just been a disaster defensively for Coach Cesar's team. Well, still waiting on the lights. Let's see what happens here. So the delay, trying to get the lights turned on here, and none of the automation will work at the moment. What happened to just the big switch on the pole? So a delay, waiting on the lights. So we will sit here and wait. Well, the lights have started to come on. Yeah, see if they stay on. Mendenhall back out there to the mound. So had a brief delay as the lights would not come on for a time period. About 10 to 15 minutes here. But they're back on, look like coming on now. So here we go to the bottom of the fifth inning, set to go. And it's going to be Brandon Orm at the plate, and he takes a strike from Mendenhall. So Sam delivers strike one on that one. Here comes the next pitch, and that's well, set off the bat and looked like might have been in fair territory, but next one is outside by Mendenhall. Count now 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Sam delivers. This one swung on. Hit toward left field. Charging in is Spalding into diving catch in left field. The Rebels are coming up with some defensive gems today. Weaver had a diving catch in center earlier. And fellow senior Casey Spalding with that one. And there's a strike called. Swung on, and that one's fouled. Next pitch from Mendenhall, and it's outside for a ball. Swing, and just getting a piece of that one was able. So 1-2. Pitch in the dirt for a ball. Count evens. And there's strike 3 called. Abel goes down looking. The Rebels with some pep in their step after scoring those 4 in the top of the inning. And here's a ground ball, hit left side, charging Sander, throw to first, and in time. As the Saints go in order in the 5th inning, we head to the 6th. Rebels up 7-3 in this second game of the Super Regional. Back with more coming up here on SaddleRebels.tv. So after about a 15-minute delay, 10 to 15 minutes there, waiting on the lights, Mendenhall comes out and mows through the Saints in the bottom of the fifth. It's going to be the heart of the order coming up. 2, 3, and 4 for Silo here in the top of the sixth inning. Rebels would love to tack on some runs. So Sean Weaver will be the batter to lead things off here in the sixth. And Schwant back out there on the mound. Swung on, ground ball back at the middle. Took a skip of a hop over the mound. And that kept it playable for the shortstop Sterling, who makes the nice play. It just skipped right off the mound, and that kind of slowed it down. It looked like it was destined for center field on that hot shot back up the middle by Weaver. So one quick out brings Charlie Gardner to the plate. And Gardner watches that one low. Rebels with a 7-1 win in Game 1, up 7-3 here in Game 2 of this best-of-3 Super Regional. And that ball is a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss by Charlie. A ball and 2 strikes now. Next one, and it's called strike 3. Well, in right there on the inside corner under his hands, and that's been the case much of the day. That pitch getting called a strike, and there's 2 gone. Mendenhall to the plate. So Sam's up with 2 outs, and he'll watch curveball for a strike from Schwant. Has his sign, the right-hander, and it's going to be fouled off. It looks like the junior starting to settle in a little bit for OCS after a shaky finish to that 5th inning when he came on the relief after Neild was knocked out of the game on that liner off his leg. Pitch missed outside for a ball. Here comes the next one, and just a little bit low to Sam. 2-2 the count. Swung on, this one's pulled foul. Headed for the street. Mendenhall on that inside pitch got around on it, but yanks it foul. And the next one swung on, ground ball left side. Nice stop there by Sterling. Gets up, throws, but not in time. That was deep in the hole. Sterling got over there to knock it down, but even he couldn't make the play to get the throw off in time to get him. So it's going to be Gabe Hernandez, the courtesy run for Mendenhall now. And to the plate comes Salisbury, who watches the ball. Toss to first base, not in time. And the next one misses inside. 2-0. 2-0 to Salisbury. And a strike call. Rebels get 3 in the second, 4 in the fifth. That's the difference right now. Hernandez leads away, and the pitch is a strike called. Count evens to Salisbury at 2-2. Gabe's going, swung on and fouled. Let's see, Hernandez, 5 stolen bases on the season for Gabe. And the pitch. That's sliced foul and out of play. Headed for the hill on the right side. Count still 2-2. And the Schwant pitch outside for a ball, and count's full. Gabe's going to be running now. See if Salisbury can find a gap. Could probably score him from first. The pitch swung on, ground ball left side, charging is Sterling, the throw, and right on the money there. And the Rebels are retired. No runs, a hit, a man left. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Silo 7, OCS 3, back with the bottom of the 6th when we come back here on SiloRebels.tv. And there's a swing and miss. The 9-hole, the leadoff batter here in the 6th is Stout. And this one swung on. Bouncer to short. Daxter's got it. Throw to first. In the dirt, but scooped out by Gardner, and there's one away. Rebels played some nice defense over at first base today. First pitch fouled off there. Fitzgerald at the plate, back to the top of the order, and that one is in the dirt. Mendenhall on in relief. Got out of the fourth inning, worked a scoreless fifth. And here's the 1-1 to Fitzgerald, and that one fouled at the plate. The off speed from Sam. And he delivers. This one hit in the air. Down the right field line, and it is foul. That one was pretty well hit, traveling to right. But it went foul. So a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the next one, and it's in the dirt, 2-2. Fitzgerald swings on that one. Nubber in front of the plate. Mendenhall over quickly. The throw to first, and not in time. Now that one was just a tough play. Mendenhall had to come a long ways to get it, as did House. Just barely. Fitzgerald just nubbed it out in front of the plate in a tough spot. So he gets an infield single out of it. Saints have a runner aboard with 1 out. Looks like Southeastern Electric pulling up. It swung on. This one is skied toward center. Back is Weaver. He's under it, and he reaches up and makes the grab. First pitch swinging was Sterling. He flies out to center. There's 2 gone here in the 6th. Somebody must have called the electric company. And the pitch outside for a ball, as it's Spencer Schwant, the pitcher. Here's the next one, ground ball to third. Bobbled there for a second. Sanders comes up with it and fires the missile over to first base for the out to end the inning. For the Saints, no runs, 1 infield single, 1 man left. We head to the 7th here from Silo. It's the Rebels 7 and the Saints 3. Back with more coming up for the final inning of this second game of the Super Regional. So, well, looks like we've got another delay as Eddie Jeffcoat's out there talking to the umpires. Called the other umpire over. Well, not sure what this is about. And, okay, I guess whatever it was got straightened out there. So he talked it over with the umpires. All right, Jared House coming to the plate. House is going to lead things off here in the 7th inning. Rebels up 4. And he's going to swing on the first pitch and yank it foul. Any kind of insurance would be nice here, but they have a 4-run lead. Here's the next one, and it's low for a ball. Schwant, the pitcher, has the sign, and his pitch is a breaking ball for a strike called, and a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the next one, and it's low to House. 2-2. And that one in the dirt. Ball 3. This one swung on, hard ground ball to second. Fielded there, Stevens. And the toss over is in the dirt and gets away. Another OCS error.
Have some fielding problems today.
A few.
Not usually. I mean, they're pretty good, but today fielding, they're a bit on a struggle.
That's the 10th error of the day for the Saints. Tough to win when you make 10 errors in 2 games. Vandenberg's back in to hit. He's going to square, pull back, swing away. Hits this one towards center field. Going to drop in front for a base hit. An error and a single. So Bryce Vandenberg comes up with the hit there. And there's 2 aboard with nobody out. Thomas is going to go back in and run for Vandenberg. And it's Casey Spaulding at the plate. And you probably know what's on here. Martin at third base, I'm not sure he does. He's back even with the bag. Schwant, the pitcher, does. He's been victimized time and again by the Rebel bunt game. Here in these 2 contests. So the meetings are over, and we're set to go. Casey Spaulding, and well, now we've got time called, and well, they're going to go out and visit to the mound. As the OCS assistant heads to the mound, it's going to allow Eddie Jeffcoat to talk to his base runners and Casey Spaulding. He'll be at the plate. Silo looking to tack on. Up 4 here in the 7th. Bidding for their 22nd straight trip to the spring state tournament, but the first in Class 3A. Be the 22nd year in a row if they can punch their ticket here. The pitch coming home. It's bunted by Spalding down the third base line. The throw to first, not in time. Again, another bunt hit. Schwant knew what was coming. He got over there, but couldn't get it to throw off in time to get Spalding, who was quickly down the line on another bunt hit. The Rebels have them loaded with nobody out and Landon Langley at the plate.
Good opportunity to score here with no outs with the bases loaded.
Well, they've had no outs and the bases loaded earlier and didn't score. And to end the second inning, as that pitch inside for a ball. Here's the pitch, missed for a ball. Two 2-0 the count here to Langley. Rebels trying to break it completely open here in the 7th. 3-0 as that one misses. Infield in for the Saints. 3-0 taken here, and he'll take a strike call. Now Schwant's going to step off. Wants a new set of signs. 3-1 count. Langley may be taken once more. The pitch coming home, and it's outside for ball 4. The Rebels walk in a run. It's 8-3. And still nobody out. Top of the order coming. Rebels just adding some insurance here with 3 outs between them and a return to the state tournament for the 22nd straight year. So Zane Sander at the plate. Time is called. So the umpire steps out. Pitch coming home, and it's a strike called on the outside corner. Infield playing in. Here comes the pitch from Schwant, and misses, low and away. There have not been many hits out of the infield here in this contest, but the Rebels had taken advantage with their small ball game and forcing OCS miscues. That pitch outside for a ball. 2-1 to Sander. Schwant delivers home, and there's a strike called. That one on the outside corner. Count evens at 2-2 to Zane. Looking for his first hit in this contest. The pitch coming home, swung on, drilled the left base hit in front of the left fielder. They're holding Spalding at third with nobody out. An RBI single by Zane Sander makes it 9-3.
Yeah, you need to go to the casino. Yeah, you guessed it.
The Rebels have the merry-go-round going. Kind of like last night at Hall of Fame Stadium when the Lady Rebels came up with 10 straight hits to score 10 runs, and OCS is going to make a pitching change. They can't walk it off on a run rule because OCS still has to hit in this inning, but the Rebels can tack on plenty more. Schwant is done on the mound, and we've got a new pitcher coming in. Going to be another lefty for OCS. We'll give you the info on him when we come back. So back to the mound for the Saints comes the lefty Brock Johnson, the freshman who we saw earlier. He'll face Weaver, and Sean watches the first pitch high for a ball. Rebels have already scored 2 in the inning. They've got them loaded. Threatening for more. And the pitch coming home, swung on, and it's fouled back and out of play. Saints are going to be down to their final 3 outs when we come to the bottom of the 7th. A 1-1, and that one's low. Pitch, swing and a miss as they went downstairs, and Weaver went fishing for that one and couldn't come up with it. 2-2 count. Infield still in for OCS. Pitch coming home, swung on, it's popped up. On the infield fly called, and the out is recorded. First of the inning. Stevens makes the grab. Brings Charlie Gardner to the plate. The lead is 6. The Rebels would like more. Johnson comes set, pitch home, and right there under the hands of Charlie, and he hadn't liked that all day, but it's been a strike. 0-1, the next one, and a high and away. Well, Saints went inside, back outside. We'll see what this one's coming. Got my money on inside, Asher. Oh, left it over the plate, and Charlie fouls it off.
Yeah, if that was, you had to go to the casino double times.
So 1-2. Pitch coming. Swung on by Charlie, but it's way out in front. He hit that one a long ways, headed toward the early childhood building, but
Hopefully that didn't break a window.
oh,
Probably not that far, but probably it went inside of a ball hole, maybe, or a ditch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch in the dirt for ball 2. Johnson's delivery, swung on, ground ball back toward the middle. Off the shortstop into the outfield. Here comes the runner around third. Langley will score, and 2 more in. Sterling has been the best defensive player for OCS today, but that one he couldn't handle. And 2 more. It's 11-3. 7 errors on OCS here in the contest. Now toss goes to first. Charlie's back in. Runners at the corners. Swung on by Sam. This one's drilled deep to left field. Going to be playable, but plenty deep to score Sander, who tags at third, and he will race home. 12-3. Silo with 5 in the 7th. Mendenhall delivers a sac fly.
It was really far, but it just hung up.
Next one up is Britton Salisbury. Rebels lead 12-3. And that pitch is outside for a ball. It's been a defensive nightmare today for the Saints. Here's the next pitch from Johnson. It's low for a ball. 2-0. The lead is 9 at least. Going to the bottom of the 7th. Swung on. This one's drilled to left. Back is the left fielder. Reaches up on the run and makes the grab. Stout. Rebels given a couple of a ride here in the 7th. After just wearing it out on infield hits most of the game. That'll do it for Silo in the 7th inning. 5 runs, 3 hits, 2 more OCS errors. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 3 outs away from a return trip to state for the 22nd year in a row. Back with the 7th in a moment. The Rebel pitching has been on target today. They've only allowed runs in 2 innings all day long. 1 in the first inning of game 1, a 7-1 win, and 3 in the 4th inning of game 2 here, and it's 12-3. Bottom of the 7th. Mendenhall back out there, and he delivers an off-speed pitch for a called strike. Mendenhall, he is a strike thrower on the mound. That's what the Rebels want here. And that one missed just off the corner. The batter, Will Martin, took the first strike. Now the 1-1 delivery, and it's strike two. He watches that one. Another one on the corner. The pitch. It's called strike three on the outside corner. Three straight. Martin never swung and goes down looking. Out number one, 2 away. The next batter is Stevens. He'll swing on that one. Ground ball to third. Sanders got it. Rifles one over for out number 2. The Rebels are 1 out away
From reaching to the state championship tournament.
from going back to state again.
Oh, yes, state tournament.
It's been a regular occurrence in the spring, but they're in 3A now. Swung on. This one hit towards center field. Over is Weaver. He's got it. And that's the ball game. The Rebels win it 12-3. And they will head back to the state tournament in the spring for the 22nd consecutive time. Coming up Thursday. We're going to have trophy presentation here momentarily. Then we'll give you the rundown as Silo wins it 12-3 to win the Super Regional over OCS in a 2-game sweep. And your attention, please. First, congratulations to OCS on a fine season. And the Super Regional Championship goes to the Silo Rebels, who will head to the Spring State Tournament for a 22nd season in a row. Coming up on Thursday in the Oklahoma City area. So the Rebels are the 3A Super Regional Champions, and they're headed to state for the 22nd straight season in the spring. Final numbers look like this. On the mound for the Rebels, Sam Mendenhall gets the win. 3 1/3 stellar innings of relief as he allowed no runs on 1 hit, struck out 3 and walked none. Mendenhall, the winning pitcher. Gardner, Charlie goes 3 2/3 innings, allowed 3 runs on 3 hits, struck out 7, walked 8. But the Rebels scored 4 to take the lead in the 5th. 5 to tack on in the 7th. And they are the Super Regional Champions of Class 3A. Offensively for the Rebels, let's see, Casey Spalding had 3 hits, 2 singles, and a double, 2 RBIs. Jared House with 3 hits, 2 singles, a double, and 3 RBIs. The Rebels also got a hit from Zane Sander, and he drove in 1. Charlie Gardner had 2 RBIs. Sam Mendenhall, a single and an RBI. Bryce Vandenberg, he had a single. And Landon Langley, a single and 1 RBI in the game. So the Rebels win it again And they will play in the Class 3A state tournament for the first time in school history coming up on Thursday. Site and times and pairings to be determined by how the other super regionals come out. So that's going to do it from Silo and Billy Jack Bowen Field tonight, where Silo is the super regional champions of Class 3A with a 7-1 win over OCS and a 12-3 victory in Game 2 to sweep the best 2 out of 3 super regional. So for my man Asher Ledrick, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long from Silo. And we'll see you Thursday from the state tournament, the Rebels, for the 22nd consecutive year. So long, everybody.